I can't believe it happened. You know that feeling when you're sitting in the airport, finally ready to head off on your dream vacation, and you get the notification on your phone? Flight cancelled. It's like time stops. The excitement turns to panic. The anxiety, the frustration, it hits you all at once. And you're left standing there, surrounded by hundreds of strangers who are just as lost and confused as you are. So, here's the thing. It wasn't just the flight that was cancelled. It was everything. I was about to miss out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, a trip I had been saving for, planning, dreaming about. It was my first international getaway in years, and everything was finally lining up. I was so excited. And now, everything was slipping away. At first, I thought, okay, it's just a flight. I'll reschedule. I'll make it work. But then I looked at the options. The next flight wasn't until the next day. And the next day, well, the next day was a whole mess of layovers and complications. The hotel I had booked for the first few nights? Non-refundable. Same with the car rental. The worst part? I didn't even know where to start. Who to call, what to do. I mean, sure, the airline gave me a number to call for rebooking, but it was like everyone was in the same boat, and they were all drowning. I was on hold for hours. But here's the twist, and this is where everything changed. I had travel insurance. I wasn't even thinking about it at first. I had just bought it in case something minor happened, like lost luggage or a missed connection. Never did I imagine that it would cover something as big as a cancelled flight. I know, insurance can sound like a scam, right? It's that thing we all pay for but never really use. But listen, I had a weird gut feeling, and I decided to take a look at the insurance policy details while I was waiting on hold. And there it was. It was like a light bulb went off. The insurance wasn't just for cancelled flights. It was for all the extra expenses that came with them, like hotels, food, and rebooking costs. I felt a little more hopeful. Now, I'm not saying it was easy. It still took a lot of calls, a few emails, and a bit of back and forth with the airline. But when it was all said and done, the insurance covered a significant chunk of the costs. I'm talking hotel stays, meals, the new flight ticket, everything I thought I was going to have to pay out of pocket. It wasn't a total relief, but it definitely saved me. I didn't have to dip into my savings or use my credit cards like I thought I would. And here's the thing. I would have never known this without looking deeper into my travel insurance. So, let me share a little secret. A few months ago, I found Auras.insure. I know, sounds like just another insurance company, right? But honestly, it's been a game changer. It's not like the traditional, overcomplicated policies that bury you in fine print. Auras helped me get my expenses back on track. They're really straightforward, and they actually care. And honestly, if you're traveling, you should consider using them. Not for the fluff, not for the just-in-case kind of thing, but for peace of mind. Because, as crazy as it sounds, when you're in that moment, when the unexpected happens and everything seems to be falling apart, it's these small things that make the biggest difference. I didn't think a cancelled flight would throw me this much, but it did. And I'm so grateful I had that coverage. So yeah, lesson learned. Travel insurance isn't just for the minor things. It's for when the unthinkable happens. And sometimes, it's the only thing that stands between you and total chaos. It's worth it. Trust me on that.